Hey guys, this is John here along with my very first video ever on YouTube, and I'm including for you a 60 kill Swarm Searing gameplay on Raid Hardpoint. Anyways, I'd really like to start off this video and my YouTube channel by telling you all a bit about myself. I probably won't be able to fit it all into the video, but you know, hey, hopefully it'll keep you guys interested in coming back. So as a formal introduction, my name is John, and I'm a sophomore in college, a competitive Call of Duty player. And my very first ever Call of Duty experience has to do with probably when I was in 6th grade, and my brother brought home Call of Duty 2 for the GameCube, and I had so much fun, even with just the campaign, because it didn't have multiplayer, but I had so much fun with that alone, that like I would barricade myself in our attic just so that I could play it and replay it and replay it. It was just so much fun. We didn't get Call of Duty 3, but we did somehow manage to acquire Modern Warfare, and I don't really remember how because it's not a game that my parents would have let us get, but you know, somehow we got it, and I got into it, and I loved it. I played it online with my friends, and I had so much fun with it. Like honestly, guys, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is probably like one of my most favorite Call of Duty games in the world, if not like my most favorite. And I tell everybody that if they like were just to remake that game and just change the score streaks and sell it, you know, which debatably Infinity Ward has done with previous game with like their other Modern Warfare series, but yeah, I don't know. I still think that Modern Warfare, the first one, the initial Modern Warfare was genuinely like the best game I've ever played in terms of any Call of Duty. So I had so much fun with that game, and I still had no idea about the competitive scene at that point. Um, for Modern Warfare 2, or no, the next game after Modern Warfare was World at War, and that game I did not really get into. I didn't really understand the difference between Infinity Ward and Treyarch. I thought that like was some sort of like knockoff, and it didn't make sense. And I also didn't have the money for it, so why bother? So I didn't really play that, or I didn't get it myself. But I did play it. Like my friend had it, and whenever he came over, I'd play it with him. So I mean, I had fun playing that game and everything, and I enjoyed it a lot. So that happened, and then sophomore year of high school, and when Modern Warfare 2 came out, like that's when I hit the ground running. I put like the most time in Call of Duty that I ever have, and it was so much fun. I was playing with my friends and having so much, like, such a blast. Like, even during classes, we would like talk about what classes we'd want to use for what map and what we would all do and stuff, just to try to get nukes, because we just thought like it was like the coolest thing in the world, and it was such a big accomplishment, like getting nukes. And you know, this kind of foreshadows to like my desire to always try to achieve the highest thing I can when I know it's there. And if I knew how competitive at this point and like that it was a real thing, I would be doing it then like I am right now. And I kind of wish I was, but you know, that's probably a topic for another day. Anyways, yeah, that was Modern Warfare 2. Huge game, like huge year, fun game. Loved it so much. And after then, it was kind of a low point because it was my junior year. That's when I really had to start focusing on getting stuff together for college and like working a job and everything. And so I didn't really play Black Ops that much. I got it. I played it when I could, but it really wasn't that much. My focus was my schoolwork, college, and um, like seeing my family and friends and all that stuff. And then the same thing happened with Modern Warfare 3. Like I didn't really hear much about it going out or coming out, and then you know, we got it because I thought it'd be cool, and I just like I couldn't stop thinking about Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare, how much fun I had with Infinity Ward games. So I got it, and I didn't play it that much. I was going to college after all, and so I was spending so much time with friends and family and like making sure I was getting stuff together. So I mean that's how the experience went. But you know that definitely changed when I actually got to college, and my roommate was a former competitive Halo player, and I learned so much about like the reality of competitive gaming through him. Um, and then I heard Black Ops 2 was coming out, and so like my friend, my roommate, he's also my friend, of course. He's an awesome guy. He got Black Ops 2 when he brought it, but even well before he brought it, I'll go back to before he brought it. I was playing like Modern Warfare 3 with like other friends on my floor, like 2v2, like the private matching area, whatever it's called. And then I'd also play like Black Ops 2. Black Ops, the first one, that's like almost a pre-game too. Black Ops 2 because I was like so excited for it to come out, and I really wanted to try to like get into this game like I did Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare. So, my roommate got the game and I started playing it and I loved it. I couldn't stop playing it, and I tried to get all the camos and I tried to like do all this and that and the other thing and stuff. And so I really like just tried to play it as best as I could and stuff. And even to, like that moment, like I had no idea that there was a competitive scene at all in Call of Duty. Like I've watched a little bit of like Halo stuff like that, and that's like what I actually saw in all of its like entirety. I had no idea. Still, at that moment on Call of Duty, and that kind of carried on until about April when Call of Duty Championships occurred. And I was looking through Twitch, and I don't even know how I knew of Twitch because I wasn't going there for Call of Duty. I actually just randomly stumbled upon the Call of Duty channel, and I saw that there was a link to something called the Call of Duty Championships, and so I looked at it, and then like my mind was blown. Like $1 million tournament, best teams in the world, like professional casters, referees, soundproof boxes, like hearing these names of like Optic and Envious and Farico and like all these people, like it's insane and it blew my mind, and I wanted to learn so much more about it. And after that point, like I could not get competitive gaming and the reality of it out of my head. Like I enjoyed playing that game so much, like more than you guys can understand. Like I've just enjoyed Call of Duty so much that like there's a way that you can play it professionally. You can like go to tournaments for money. You can like just like show that you are one of the top players in the game. It's something that's so cool to me. Like I could not get my head around it. I couldn't get over it. Like I wanted to do something with that. And so when I saw it, I started applying everything that I learned from the streams and the tournament and everything that I watched to my playing. And I saw my playing improve and everything. And like I really started thinking about trying to get into competitive gaming. And so when I really like thought about it, I thought, you know what, I think it would be in my best interest to talk to one of my friends that I played Modern Warfare 2 with and I had such a blast with. You know, one of those guys that I started talking to about classes in Modern Warfare 2 to try to get those nukes. Because this guy was, this friend of mine, he's like my brother. And we did so many things together even up until that point. And I knew that he had experience with gaming and that like he is somebody that I work very well with, and so he might be interested in it, and like why not ask him. So like one night my freshman year I decided to ask him, like, you know, I think we could do this, like what do you think, like is there a possibility, like what's the reality of it? And he said, like, you know, John, like the chances of it are like slim to none, like there's not much of a chance, but like if you really want to, we can try it. The most important thing we have to do first is like doing game battles and this kind of stuff, and we can definitely try to do that during the summer, but we have to wait until like the school year ends. And so like while the school year was going and stuff like that, I couldn't like count down the days until it ending and me being able to just go home and play. And like yeah, I played it so while I was at college and everything. It was definitely such a relief, allowing me to get away from my work, because even though I was only a freshman and like, you know, saying you major in like biology and psychology doesn't mean much. I mean, the workload was heavy and it was a big transition for me. So Call of Duty was a great outlet for that. And so I played that. I played Call of Duty until like going home for the summer. And I played like the first couple weeks and just like not knowing kind of what to do while I was waiting for my friend to get out. I was getting really impatient. I really wanted to get on a team. Like I knew that we couldn't just be like me and him. We had to find 2 more people. We needed a team, and I had no idea how to like get my name out there, to advertise myself, to kind of get into the community. And this is actually really, really great. Like 2 piece right here. Sorry. I hope you appreciated that. I really should have gotten this upcoming kill though. Anyways, so I really just didn't know how to do it, and then it really all like happened so suddenly when I was just randomly playing League Play, and people was just like approaching me, and I was playing really well. And actually, you know, this is like a very important part of the story, and I really want to get into depth of it, but I'm really worried that I'm going to get to a point where I don't want to with restrictions of time. So I'm actually going to cut it off here, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. The rest of the story is much more in depth, and I remember it more because it's like so much more recent within the past 7 months. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike and let me know why. I love constructive criticism, and I want to make these videos good. I'm going to be making the rest of the story, especially if you guys like it, and let me know whatever the kind of things you might be interested in seeing. But yeah, so like the video if you do, dislike it if you don't, subscribe to my channel, And I definitely, this is a channel that I want to keep alive. I want to like make big. I want to like go places with it. I want to give quality videos for you guys with it. So yeah, definitely leave a like, subscribe, or dislike if you don't. And you can also follow me on Twitter. It's Lunar Ignite, LUNAR_Ignite, IGNITE. And the Lunar Party actually comes from the team that I'm on right now, which I'm definitely gonna get into a video later. But for now, guys, I do have to cut it off because running out of time. And again, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys later.